Post number 3, September 10th, 2010. I know it's early in the morning, I've stayed up all night, I can't sleep. I don't care if people see this, that's not the point. I just want the word to get spread so I don't suffer for nothing. I've lost the will to type about this. The less I dwell on this, the better. I think the video just speaks for itself. I did what you guys told me to do. I played the Eulogy of Emptiness song at the first prompt by the game I was given. But I think that's what the game, or Ben, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm even humoring the absurd idea that he exists in the game, wanted me to do. He's following me now, not just in the game, he's in my dreams. I see him all the time, behind my back, just watching me. I haven't gone to any of my classes, I've stayed in my dorm room, with the windows closed and the blinds shut. That way I know he can't watch me. But he still gets me when I play. When I play, he can still see me. The game is scaring me now. It talked to me for the first time, not just using text that's already in the game, it spoke to me, talked to me. It referenced Ben. It talked to me. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it wants. I never wanted this. I just want my old life back. Stuff like this doesn't happen to people like me. I'm just a kid, not even old enough to drink yet. It's not fair. I want to go home. I want to see my parents again. I'm so far away from my home here, at this school. I just want to hug my mom again. I just want to forget that statue's horrible blank face. My original game file is back, just the way I left it before it was gone. I don't want to play anymore. I feel like something bad will happen if I don't, but that's impossible. It's a video game. Haunted or not, it can't hurt me, right? Like, seriously though, it can't, right? That's what I keep telling myself, but every time I think about it, I'm not so sure.
Let me just clear things up. I know you guys are worried about Jeduceable, but he's okay. He finished moving out today and he said he's going back home. He's just taking the semester off. I'm not really sure what happened. I have a vague idea, but you guys probably know more than I do. I'm Jedusable's roommate, and obviously I knew something was wrong with him for a few days now. He stayed in his room all the time, fell out of contact with literally all of his friends, and I'm pretty sure he hadn't been eating hardly anything. After the second day, I couldn't stay in there anymore, so I've been crashing at my buddy's place, only coming into my room to get stuff that I need. I tried talking to him several times, but he would cut me off or keep the conversation brief when I asked him about his strange behavior. It looked like he was convinced something that was haunting him. Yesterday, I came to get my philosophy book, and he approached me looking awful, like a dead guy with those dark rings under its eyes, like you haven't been slept for like days, look like dead. And he handed me a flash drive and gave me a specific instructions. He told me that he needs to do one last favor for him, and he finally explains to me what's been going on. He gave me the account info to his YouTube account and told me that he's getting away from here, and it lured him to play it again instead of trying to change things, that he shouldn't have done that. And an upload of footage to inform people what happened. I told him that he could do it himself, and he got this wild look in his eyes and told me that he is never looking at that game again. And the last thing he said to me, he never been said bye when his parents came to pick him up. I never even got to meet his parents. I mean, I honestly can't tell you what happened. When he spoke, it was kind of hard to understand him. Like, something just came to fuck his mind up, like, completely. It's like there's some sort of understanding of what he's been feeling, you know? It's like some appearance that really distracted me. On a flash drive, there was a footage of the game last night, a text documenting his name and a password for YouTube, and a third account called thetruth.txt, containing what he told me were his notes that he taken. He told me that this meant everything to him, that I followed his instructions exactly. Normally, I wouldn't be so to the letter for requests over the fucking video game. I mean, I know there are a lot of video games out there who has like a lot of like freaking curse and hack kind of a games. I mean, what is the whole point of this game really did to him? I mean, some crazy shit. I mean, who knows? But the way he spoke and the way he looked made me know this was really serious. I'm going to be honored that I've had this video since yesterday, but had to have someone help me use Pinnacle, but that's not really my fortune. That after watching it, I had to go back through and look at his other videos in his YouTube account, to realize what was going on, and even when I'm really confused. The video I'm releasing tonight, the Truth Point TXT, will be released on September 15th, just like he requested. I haven't dared to peek at it yet, so the first time I see it will be the first time you'll see it out of respect to my friend. To answer the questions, no, I haven't tried calling him yet. I think I'll give him a call tomorrow to see if he's okay or not. He should have gone back home by now. I mean, I don't know. Something about this weird comment thing that he drive me to this freaking neighbor that he went ever since like January. No, not January. It was September 7th. September 7th, 2010, where he take me to some neighbor where the old man lives. What is he like on drugs or something? I don't see that crazy shit. Who to expect it? I don't know. Some people have crazy mindset that can really tell the differences. So anyways, about the video that I cut straight to when he loaded the banned file in the game. Looking back, I realized that Usable left the save select screen in it because it says a different name sometimes, so my bad for that. But all it said at this time was the same at the end for his last video, Link and Ben. Nothing different. I wasn't there when he played it, but it looks to me that in the beginning of it when he first spawns and he's testing out his equipment or seeing what items he has or something, because apparently they've changed randomly before. Then after that, I just think the game's got too personal for him. I don't know. Something about this game might be a little bit more understanding. I mean, I did play Nintendo 64, but I never played some Zelda games, but I did play it one time. But the question is, who's Ben? I don't know anyone named Ben. Does Usable know him? I mean, if this was the case, then who is Ben? Oliver? I don't know what you've been doing. Whatever you're doing, I think you're on some despair of haunting by the fucking game. Hi guys, Usable here. This will be my last time you'll be hearing from me, and this is my final gift to you. These are the notes that I have been taking and the realization I made. Before I delve into this, I want to thank you for following me and thank you for listening. It feels like the weight of a powerful burden is about to be lifted. By the time you read this, I won't be around anymore. But after spending 4 days with this maddening, haunting game, I have begun to understand what is really at play in here. And hopefully after reading this, we can assure that this will never happen again. There are things I could have not shared you while this going to due to my circumstances, to which I'll explain. With Ben blocking any attempt I made and tried to relay the truth to you, I've tried ever so subtly to warn you guys in a voracious way. Amidst the chaos and my delirium, I devised to make a barely noticeable pattern in my videos. In all 5 videos I recorded over the 4 days, I have either had the Mask of Truth interacted with a gossip stone or a lens of truth, equipped it at some point. For you Zelda enthusiasts, these are all the symbols of honesty and trustworthiness. I would hope that one of you may have picked up the reference. As I played in the files at which I would name Ben, being mindful how Ben was watching over every move in the game, I made it a point to avoid doing anything too obvious. But I sent out a hidden message to you guys, but I never equipped the lens or nor the mask, nor visited the stones. It would have been unnecessary fail, but it did work. And the video that was uploaded, I pray that someone would notice the pattern didn't apply to Ben. The tag follows suits too. I hope you guys pay attention to those as well. They were my little messages to you. Nothing big enough that would catch Ben's attention or make him suspect anything. With Ben manipulating and changing my files, I honestly hope what you guys saw was a close call to what actually happening. But there is no way for me to know. This may be a long read, but I don't have a long time to proofread or make all of my research pretty. But here it all is. September 6, 2010, 11 p.m. Can't believe what happened. Not sure if this is some kind of elaborate hoax. Despite the fear, I can't help to be exponentially curious about this. Who or what is this statue? A lot of questions here. I'm certain this document has a diary or something, so I can keep track of everything. I'm going to top up a summary of what happened so I can come back to it later. September 7th, 2010, 2:10 a.m. Summary was posted here. You can go back and look at my first post of a day 4 for that.
4:23 a.m. I can't sleep. I've been trying so hard, but the harder I try, I just get more restless. I just feel like that statue is appearing whenever I close my eyes.
8:20 a.m. Didn't sleep at all. Just going to start my day. I don't think I have the energy to go to class today. I'm going to drive back down to talk to that old man. Taking my buddy Matt with me just in case.
1:18 p.m. Back home now. No sign of the old man. Really weird that he appears to be moving the next day. But maybe the for sale sign was up there yesterday and I just didn't notice it. Tyler wants to know what's gotten me all worked up. I didn't tell him. Going to eat, feel like death.
3:46 p.m. Could have sworn driving back from Subway that I saw the elegy statue buried in some shrubbery staring at me that goes by. Now I definitely need some sleep.
5 p.m. Don't think a lot of people would believe me if I told them about what's happening. Think I'm gonna try posting this on the internet. Think I'll just use the summary. These notes are pretty sporadic.
6 p.m. Connected my capture card to my computer and upload the footage. Thought my computer froze for a second. Maybe this strange popping sound when I hook everything up. Now it seems to be working fine again. My computer can't die on me now.
7 p.m. Footage is finished uploading. The quality is a lot better than I thought it would be. Gee, guess this is a really special cartridge. I've never had it come through this clear before.
8:45 p.m. Thought I saw an icon pop up on my desktop that looked like a statue's face for a split second. Gave me quite a scare, getting really unnerved and delirious. I'm going to crash after this.
9 p.m. Begin uploading my YouTube video on an alternate account.
9:03 p.m. I don't remember having uploaded a Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines video last year. This was probably the account that I shared with a friend of mine since last summer. I hope he doesn't mind me using it to upload this.
9:55 p.m. Posting my summary of day 4 with a link to the YouTube video. Going to try and stay awake, but I'm so tired right now.
September 8th, 2010, 10:48 a.m. I had a dream about the statue. I was minding my own business, trying to do a normal routine in my life. And then all of a sudden I could hear my hair on my body starting to stand up straight. And I would turn around and I saw the elegy statue looking at me directly with those dead eyes. In my dream, I remember calling it Ben. power suggestion that most likely, and never before I had a dream that I could remember so vividly before.
11:21 a.m. I really don't want to play this game again. I think I'm going to go back and see if that old man's there instead.
1:53 p.m. No old man, but I had an interesting conversation with his neighbor. I'll post the full thing with my summary of tonight's attempt at playing the game. Going to wait for a bit though and see if I can dig up any information of this Ben guy.
2:45 p.m. I've been getting random inexplicable headaches due to the lack of sleep and keep hearing that song in my head. Also, it's flu season, so I need to be careful not to get sick. My immune system is going to be shit right now because of that all-nighter.
3 p.m. 3:02 p.m. My computer's just on by itself. And open up a text document with write the words hi and www.cleverbot.com by itself. What the fuck?
3:46 p.m. I went to the website. It's one of those bot chatting programs. I think it's best if I just let the conversation speak for itself.
I remember that time I used to take care of this kid named Ben. It was 8 years ago. I wish I can understand why Ben I just don't know what to do. I mean, he was an innocent boy. He was hanging out with some kids, and then I don't know how did this happen. It's like someone drowned him, like, completely. It's no wonder he died by drowning by some random kids. And I don't know what happened to him. I think this must be because of that game, Majora's Mask. His soul was inside of the game. I should have give you that game to someone else, otherwise they were experiencing Ben's soul inside of the Majora's.
I found it at a yard sale. I don't know, I just felt like buying it. I was familiar with the game and remembered playing it at my friend's house. I thought I could try and beat it on my own. Sure, it was a used copy, but it was all I could really afford. People would sell it for over-the-top prices everywhere I looked, and that's not really worth it. It's just a game. Just a game. Okay, I didn't expect to feel haunted, creeped out. I wanted to have a fun time, but everywhere I went, it followed me. It looked a lot like Link, but it had a creepy face. It was really bizarre. I thought the game had glitched or something. When I would try to move, it would follow me. I didn't understand why. Was it part of the game? I tried seeing if anyone else had the same issue, but they didn't. This was only happening to me. When I tried to beat one of the bosses in the game, he would just repeat the same message, and Link would burst into flames. I didn't understand. I wanted to stop. I wanted to turn it off, but at the same time, I couldn't. I felt full of dread hearing the distorted music playing everywhere I went, but I also felt intrigued.
9, 8, 10 conversation. Hello?
Hello.
Who is this, and how are you able to control my computer?
Who am I?
Right, forgot. You're a bot.
Do you really think that?
Listen, I know whoever's fucking with my computer can see my screen right now.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll wager you're one of those IT kids who think he's tough shit. You know what you're doing right now is illegal, right?
Is it?
No shit. Are you familiar with HIT terms inversion of privacy? Get the fuck off my computer, kid. Cool story. Anyway, I'm calling DPS. You picked a bad time to fuck with me, kid.
Should I wait until you play the game then?
What?
That game.
Majora's Mask?
Yes.
How did you know about that?
Because
Because what?
I did it.
Did what?
I played with you.
What the fuck?
Were you scared?
Who the fuck is this?
Ben.
The statue? You're inside my computer now?
Yes.
How?
You connected me.
How the hell did I connect you?
Cables and cords.
How?
Tell me about yourself.
What?
Tell me about yourself.
What do you mean?
What is it that really scares you?
What the fuck?
Answer.
No.
Answer.
What the fuck? How the fuck did you just open that by yourself?
I am your computer now.
How much can you control?
All.
What do you want from me?
To entertain.
You're stuck inside there. You can't hurt me?
Ha. Go play.
No, you can't hurt me.
Took you longer to type that.
So?
You're not sure.
If you're so powerful, why is a ridiculous website like this to chat with me?
Less messy, more structured. Fun.
Fun.
Yes. Tradition. I like it.
You think it's funny?
Amusing.
And my notes?
You may write them down.
Why are you letting me?
It amuses me to see what you think of me.
3:50 p.m. What have I done? I've invited it into my computer. I continue to write these notes, write my summaries. I feel like I'm a prisoner in my only place of security. I don't know. I don't know if I'm hallucinating or not. I feel like I'm fucking insane right now. I can feel it watching over me even as I type this. Ben is controlling everything in the game, toying with me, leading me like a sheep, but for what? What's the purpose? I know Ben drowned, but why these hauntings? What the fuck am I even doing? I can probably even see this right now.
You shouldn't have got that game in the first place, Oliver. I should have done that. You're going to know it soon. You should have done that. You should have done that. Oliver.